All right, game two in the violet bracket of the Baseball Clash League hosted by Matt in the unofficial Discord. I am playing Guo Kai, who is an old ex-Padre, a great player, always worried facing good guys like him. I do see Fernandez well, though, so I'm going to go ahead and take some pitches, try to get a cue for what he's going to be doing as a pitcher. I know he can be crafty sometimes. I'm taking, no matter what, the first couple pitches, see what kind of patterns he's doing. Lots of curveballs and change-ups, circle change rather. That's kind of the MO for Fernandez, and sneaking in a four-seamer once your opponent's not really looking for it. Because, as you all know, four-seamers are pretty easy to hit nowadays. Especially easy to take pitches with Shotaro here because I want him to get boosted. And here's one that's late in the zone. Telled pretty early. I was hoping for a little better result than single up the middle there with 3 boosts on Shotaro, but we'll take the single to start things off. Got Kaya in the 2-hole. Kaya's level 13 compared to Shotaro at 14. First pitch there in the zone. Liked that after I'd seen plenty of pitches in the full count with Shotaro. And here we go with level 14, Andre, dangerous hitter. I expect he's going to pitch around Andre a bit, and instead he comes right at me with another circle change in the zone. Wanted to break through the ice arm there, but Andre was not able to. Another dangerous hitter, level 13, Tom. Looking for something to hit here, a little low. Good curve. Some of these curves just off the plate away, just in the zone. I had the cursor on it and I couldn't pull the trigger on the swing. Circle change away. Pretty easy for me to lay off there. You can tell when I don't believe a pitch out of the hand is even going to be a strike if I'm not moving that cursor to follow it. If I am following it, I think it's going to be close enough to take a swing at, and that one was in the zone. Into the gap. I send Tom and send Kaya. Drew that throw to second. Made no play at home. Nice little base running tactic there. Got level 14 Rosa. And I think that was borderline, but I think it was a ball just below the zone. He fooled me with that one. Easy pop out. And then Annie up the middle. But Tom's too slow to bring it around. Threw to his cutoff man, throw to second. I'm not bringing that one home. We got Rose here rather. Rose is a decent contact hitter, but with a runner at third, Fernandez has a big damper on the hitting distance. That's the first four-seamer he's thrown me, so yeah, he really wants me to be off balance with that. And that was in the zone, but easy little pop out to short. I think that's Ibrahimovic, and he was, I don't know how high his fielding is, but he was ready to go for that backwards in half a second. That was fast. All right, facing Gina with Shotaro here. Got Rose behind the plate. Got very good control. Level 14 Shotaro. Trying to get Guo Kai to swing at some balls just out of the zone here. Go out of the zone first, in the zone second. Looking mostly out of the zone here third. Hoping for a bad swing after he sees me throw a strike, but no, he lays off. Guo Kai's always had a pretty good eye at the plate, so I'm not having high expectations of fooling him in and out of the zone. I just got to mess with his timing. And so I got that one just at the top of the zone. He laid off that impossibly close little, a sweeper for Shotaro. Last pitch, I'm going change up in the zone. Or no, it was a splitter in the zone, and he's a little late. Got the swing and the miss. Speed's ramping up for Shotaro here. He does have Hammer, who's a difficult at bat, and I don't really want to let him get into this game, so I'm going to pitch around Hammer a little bit. I think the first 3 here are going to be balls. Then I'm going to try to sneak a strike in there, and then start working the at bat after that. Yeah, 3-0 count. Here's where I'll throw a little ball or a little close strike in there, splitter at the top of the zone. Now I got him thinking about maybe I'm going to go after a Hammer, maybe not. And that one was, I thought it was going to end up out, but it ended up touching the edge there. And now I have some pitches. I have some options to work with for this full count pitch. And I go fastball in the zone, and he's late. Now Hammer's lost his boost. I'm going at him with the changeup. It's real hard to time that thing, especially with the fastball, the pitch before it. Too bad for Guo Kai. He's got another dangerous hitter, King, up, though. He's got a couple good hitters in this lineup. I think Hammer, King. The next one, too. I can't remember which one it is. Got a nice little opposite field single on a sweeper in the zone. Yeah, he's got Ibrahimovic up now. Ibrahimovic can be a sneaky good hitter. So I'm trying not to tie this game up. Go splitter just below the zone. End the game. Good game, Guo Kai. Thanks for playing. We got a big tying difference.